A trend that we see in litigation now is the use of royalty rate, which is set in one litigation and then used in subsequent litigations. So both on the plaintiff side and the defendant side, we'll see that they try to establish a royalty rate in one litigation and then for use strategically for subsequent litigation. For example, on one case that, series of cases that I'm involved in, the plaintiff would give somewhat of a seemingly small settlement numbers, and they would ask for the amount of units sold, and these were small targets. So, and even though the settlement number was like 50,000 or 40,000, seemingly not much, but once you divided it by the units sold and all that, it actually was a high number. And the goal, after establishing a few of these, then they would go after a big fish, and they use that licensing, that number in those licenses to now argue that the same should apply to the big fish, and that would make it all worthwhile. Now, interestingly, I mean, this is somewhat of obvious technique, but on the defense side also we see some clients that are new in a particular space. For example, a customer, a car manufacturer that uses the cellular connectivity. They don't create the cellular chip. They just purchase it from a provider. So they're new in this space. They're getting sued in this space, and they also use some litigation strategically, and they fight it, and so that they can establish a low royalty rate for their future defenses. So they're willing to spend now to get a good royalty rate so that it deters future litigation, because they have these low rates in their pocket, and also if there is future litigation, when the experts they use these numbers and the hypothetical negotiation, and they have good agreements on their side to substantiate and support a low number on their end. So I would say, that's something that I see a lot, the focusing on the royalty rate and maybe change some of the other parameters somehow to get a lower number on the defense side versus a higher number on the offense side.